Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, and welcome back to the gorgeous natural park in Benidorm. From here, as every Monday and Friday, we will let you know the latest, most fresh ever news update from Benidorm. First of all, we'll start with the situation in tourism as usual. As you all might know, Benidorm is an absolute month of the exit, not only for Benidorm, but for the whole entire Valencian community. There's been a lot of tourists coming here, and especially with the high temperatures that we'll talk about at the end of this video for the weather forecast, you will be quite surprised, promise you. And a lot of people are coming here because of these lovely and warm temperatures, which means that we have an average occupancy of 80% and even more at some specific hotels for the month of December, not even counting the Christmas and New Year holidays just yet. The prices, however, for hotels, accommodation options in general, and restaurants have supposed a big increase in the costs of holidays for a lot of people, especially for international tourists, those who need to take a flight, accommodation, transfers, etc. And already right now, people have spent a lot of money. Only until October, which is already like 2 months past from now, only till October, international tourists and in general tourists in Benidorm and in Spain have spent the same amount of money as for the whole year 2019, and it was only until October. Right now we're in December already, so obviously people are spending way more. I know some of you have mentioned us too, that you've checked the holidays for next year 2024, and you've seen that the prices almost have doubled. Sad situation, to be honest with you, but if you try and check for some offers, maybe specific discounts, maybe not reimbursable, like the unable to cancel fees, maybe like a mobile phone specific fee, or register at their website to get an additional discount, maybe early bird discount or something like that, then you might be able to get it slightly cheaper. This is what a lot of us try to do when we book our holidays here in Spain. And each tourist more or less spends 1,271 euro on their holidays here in Spain, with 74.7 million tourists already what we have gone through this year, which is almost all entire 2023. But it's quite probable that around 75 million tourists have visited Spain this year 2023, and the spending is way bigger than it used to be before. So we are really busy, especially all the coastal destinations, the Canarian Islands, Balearic Islands, not so much, but as well Mallorca mostly. All these specific touristic sunshine destinations, including Malaga in South Spain, Andalusia, obviously, are making a big difference this year and are really busy up until right now. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is not only the news that almost had a tragic end, luckily didn't, but almost. But it's also a warning for a lot of you who love to take pictures. Remember last year, I think it was, the tragic story of a lady, young lady, that was taking a selfie on one of the viewpoints in Benidorm, the castle viewpoint, and she fell down. She fell down onto the rocks, into the water, and they brought her into the hospital, but she lost her life. This time, it's not as bad as the previous situation, but it could have ended way worse. This happened this weekend at night around 11:30, almost midnight, on the famous viewpoint in the castle, like the bottom viewpoint where you have like a round viewpoint going deeper into the sea. This one right here on the screen. And there was a man spotted laying on the rocks and asking for help. He fell down somehow. We don't know how. Probably he was making a picture. Maybe he wanted to step through the fence, step through the viewpoint on the rocks to make even a better picture. We're not sure what happened. Maybe people, like police, they don't say he was drunk or anything like this, but probably that was one of the issues: selfies and good pictures. This was probably it. He fell down onto the rocks just a couple of meters from the water. This could have been way, way worse, trust me. And he got spotted on time. This police and their firefighters came. They came there with ropes. They took him out, and he just needed some like express help for the ambulance, like some wounds, and some things, bruises, etc., that he got through the fall. It wasn't such a high distance, like a big distance from the rocks towards the viewpoint, so he got extremely lucky. This could have been way, way worse. It was a man of 50 years old, and this is why I always tell you, making selfies, making nice pictures of your memories here in Benidorm is great. Don't get me wrong. It's incredible to collect these type of memories, but think twice when you do these type of pictures, especially when you're leaning down too much or leaning forward too much or like balancing, just in case you might fall down. Don't do this. Don't do this, because almost every single year we have these type of problems, these type of issues, this type of sad events happening. And this time he got lucky. He's alive. But is it actually worth the risk on taking these type of pictures only for the shots, only for the pictures from your holidays? That's already each one of yours decision to make, but bear that in mind that viewpoints can be dangerous if you are not acting as per safety measures that are established there for a simple reason. So stay safe if you will be coming here to Benidorm, or in general to any other country, wherever you travel, to Spain, not Spain, other parts of the world. I'm sure there's viewpoints, there's incredible places to discover. Bear that in mind so that you could return safe to your loved ones and friends. And the next news, slightly more positive ones that we wanted to share with you here on the channel, is that Benidorm is the third most efficient city in the world in the use of water. This surprised us a lot. Even those of us who live here, residents for a long time, we did not expect that happening, and it was a very nice and pleasant surprise. Let me tell you slightly more about it. Benidorm seems to be, as per official data, recovers 96, 96%. 96. That's almost the whole amount of water that it consumes. So the city just doesn't waste water as it is. But they recover, they recycle it, they clean it out once again, and they reuse it. In Spain, in Europe in general, let's start with Europe. In Europe in general, for every 100 drops, 40 drops, so 40% are lost. Okay, they're gone. That's it. Don't exist anymore. In Spain, in general, overall, it's 25 drops, so 25%. But in Benidorm, it's only 4. Only 4%. That's incredible. 36% of all the water that is being used in the city is being recycled and reused for streets cleaning. They also use it for all the sewage system clean and to bring the water towards all the public gardens and green areas situated in Benidorm town. That's absolutely insane. We are only behind two gorgeous cities that we hope to visit someday, that are Tokyo and Singapore. Two cities are slightly above us, but we are the third ones in the world, which it's amazing. Don't tell me it is not amazing. And this is the ranking of IWA, which is International Water Association. And they use this ranking to see how bad the climate change can affect also the areas, how prepared the cities are. And we were quite worried about Benidorm, not gonna lie. We were worried because of the latest climate change and all the weather changes. We've had some rough summers, last couple of summers, with almost 47 degrees of real feel when we go outside during the most part of the day when the sun is shining. And even winter here is quite warm. As you can see, we're even wearing a fluffy hoodie, and that's basically it. No jackets, no hats, no nothing at all. By the way, that one right there, that might seem as if it's snow. I'm looking at it here on the screen, and I would swear that it is snow. But when you look at it on the back, these are just white mountains. That's not snow. So I'm sure a lot of you might be confused. Looks like it, but it's not. It's not snow. These are just white, dry mountain and the minerals that are in the mountains here. So it kind of looks like it, which is actually very, very nice for the picture, but it's sadly not the case. It's not snowing here, and it's not going to be probably up until like February month on that mountains right there. If the case, last year we didn't even have snow, almost at all. Even there, far, far away from Benidorm. So nope, sadly not snow, just mountains and minerals. So in general, it's very, very nice to know that Benidorm is prepared in case something happens, in case there's water shortage. Barcelona and other areas, they've been cutting out water in, even in Andalusia, for example, they've been taking away the water from like the water fountains. They've been stopping them. They've been stopping these showers and like, you know, the feet cleaning devices that use water on the beach to clean the feet from the sand before you go into the slippers. And here in Benidorm, even that water, we don't have showers on the beach itself, but we do have these feet cleaning devices. And even these devices are using salt water from the sea. They're using seawater and they recycle it once again. So we're not losing water almost at all, which is great. And we feel like Benidorm is definitely prepared for what might come. And even if it's going to be slightly less rain, which is the case already right now, sadly, we will not start having the water shortage for a longer time than other cities might have. We won't have so many issues because Benidorm knows how to recycle it. They know how to use it smart so that we would have our water for a slightly longer period of time. So that was an amazing news that lighted up our day slightly more. And now let's have a short walk and we'll let you know what's going to be happening with the weather because the weather went crazy. This is the weather that we have today. The blue skies with literally not a single cloud above them. Incredible temperatures, incredible views, and right there we have the skyline of Benidorm town. So what's the weather gonna be like? Today we will have lovely blue skies with barely any clouds at all, which is great because a lot of people will be able to enjoy their holidays here. Tomorrow it's true that there is some rain coming towards north and central parts of Spain, which means that there might be some clouds, but the rain, not surprisingly, will not reach our region. So we will have no raindrops here through the next week. So one extra week with no rain in lovely Benidorm town. We miss it, we need it, but tourists will be happy if it's not going to be out here for some time. And by Wednesday, all the clouds will disappear and all the rain will disappear from Spain. So there's going to be nice and cozy weather, which is when we're reaching already mid-December. Today around 22 to 23 degrees here, and tomorrow it's going to be bizarre because it's going to be 25 to 27 degrees in our region. And in Murcia, it's going to be 28 to 29. This is very strange, but this is the weather forecast that we'll be having here in the next couple of days. Towards Friday and Saturday, however, everything will get back to normal. Thank you. And we'll have 17 to 18 degrees once again, but still great time to explore everything Benidorm has to offer. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest Benidorm news update and Spain news update. I hope you're having an amazing, gorgeous day and that you're enjoying your holidays if you are on ones here in Spain or in any other country of the world. And we'll see each other tomorrow with a brand new video from the sunny and hot city of Benidorm town. We wish you all the best and we'll see you then. Bye, Dees.